Hi, everyone. I'm Joan Bowling, and welcome to today's special conversation. If you've ever dreamed of owning a business that combines irresistible products, a loyal customer base, and a proven success formula, you're going to love what we're diving into today. Joining me is Cory Mosley, Vice President of Growth and Franchise Development for Pecan Jacks Ice Cream and Candy Kitchen, a fast-growing handcrafted ice cream and candy brand that's making waves across the country. Pecan Jacks is currently awarding franchises to qualified candidates, and we're going to explore the story behind the brand. What makes Pecan Jacks such a unique opportunity, and why now is the perfect time to get involved? Cory, thanks so much for joining me today.
I'm always super excited to be here with Joan talking about this exciting
Oh my,
opportunity and beloved brand.
absolutely love this brand. For those who haven't yet experienced the Pecan Jacks brand, can you share the story and the inspiration behind it?
Sure, first, it's a shame that you haven't experienced the
I
brand yet, so
know.
we highly recommend everybody do that immediately. But it's a classic success story. It's a classic story of starting in the kitchen. The co-founders, Ronnie and Tim Wyatt, or Veronica, as we know her as
Mhm.
Ronnie, Wyatt, were printers. They've been lifelong entrepreneurs, and they were running their printing business. And then the economic downturn happened.
Right.
Well, they had been making these delicious candies and pralines at the time, or pralines, depending on where you
Well,
are. Exactly. They had been making these delicious candies and giving them away just as gifts to family members. And then it became the classic story. Well, we need to pivot. We're lifelong entrepreneurs. We're going to stay entrepreneurs. Do you think we could make a go at selling these products? And that idea turned into festivals, turned into pop-up shops, turned into retail stores.
mhm.
And now here we are over a decade later with such success, and now creating this opportunity and offering it to other business-minded owners who want to take control of their destiny and have fun while doing it.
Now, speaking about decades, you have been involved with the brand for over a decade. What attracted you, and why have you stayed committed for all these years, other than the sensational products?
Well, sensational products
There's
is
that.
is right, is an
It's
important
right
one
there.
there. So again, I love the great story here.
Yes.
We were customers. My wife and I had relocated back to the Richmond, Virginia area where at the time their stores were based, and we were simply going through the mall and going into different stores to get ourselves familiar with the new area. And we went into this fantastic store, and I'd never heard of a praline. And I thought brittle was the stuff that, just was stuck to your peanut brittle
Yeah.
that you got at Walgreens or something
Right,
that
right.
no one really liked. It was kind of a gift you gave somebody just to give a
Sort of a
gift.
bad Halloween treat.
Almost,
Yes,
yes.
right.
So I was amazed to now interact in this experience because Pecan Jacks is more than just great products. It is an experience.
Mhm.
I was actually talking to one of the founders' mother and didn't know it at the time.
Hmm.
She was greeting us. She was sharing candies and samples. And I turned to my wife and I said, we had a consulting company and we would always send the standard fare types of gifts, the Harry and David or the Mrs. Fields.
Yeah.
And I said, why don't we give the business to a local company? And we sent out baskets to our clients, and I started getting phone calls. I never got phone calls. I started getting phone calls from my clients saying, I normally put these gifts and stuff out in our office and let our staff have it. This didn't leave my office. And I knew we were onto something. And at that time, they were not doing much online. So our first interaction was to build their online business
Mhm.
and take them online, which has been very, very successful.
Right.
And now the next evolution now is to create this opportunity, as we've done as a franchise, to spread the quality products
Mhm.
and really their vision across the country.
That's fantastic. So, when someone is considering that franchise opportunity, what key factors should they be looking at for the brand?
Well, I have a 20-year background as a business consultant. So we're always looking for key things, right? We're looking for profitable opportunities to invest in because just having a passion doesn't matter if you can't be profitable. So we've been able to do that. We've created successful systems and processes that are duplicatable and documented. So it really is follow the script and you will be successful. And you also want to be working with good people.
Right.
One of the things I love about this organization is that it's founder led. So you're working with the people who have built it brick by brick from the ground up. And when you talk about having great people, having great systems and processes, having a profitable brand, and having a great brand, if you come into a store, you're going to see colorful, branded colors. You're going to see excitement. You're going to feel good about the products and services that are being offered and that you're tasting.
What makes Pecan Jacks an exciting brand, whether you're investing in it or for an aspiring business owner? I'm looking for something new. As you mentioned, the pivot, something different.
Yeah.
Why is that a brand to consider?
Well, one of the huge advantages are the primary products and services that we sell, products that we sell and produce are made in-house. Our ice cream is made in-house. We do not buy it from somewhere else and just resell it. The flavors that we come up with are created in-house and worked on and tinkered and tested. And they're unique flavors that you're not going to find anywhere else in the country, in my opinion.
I agree.
So that differentiator, the ability to make your own products, to perfect those formulas and perfect those recipes becomes very, very powerful because you're not simply dealing with a competitor. You're not going to go into another ice cream shop or another sweets brand and go, oh, this is just like that.
Right.
That's just not going to happen in our environment. And that is an exciting opportunity for people who are looking to be different in their marketplace and in their community, because we're a very family-oriented and community-driven brand.
So, community-driven brand, family-oriented, and one of the benefits, as you mentioned, of the franchising is they have that proven 10-year business model. So, how does the brand, Pecan Jacks, set up franchisees for long-term success? You mentioned a couple of them, but expand on that a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, the first thing is we've created Pecan Jacks University. So that is our 24/7 training portal where we have access to all of our content. You're going to be able to access everything that will move you through the steps to open and the steps to become a successful brand. And we're going to support you throughout that day. So if it's midday and you've got a question, or it's midnight and you have a question, you're going to be able to get the training that you need. Now, that's from the virtual, digital, always-on environment. Then again, being a founder-led organization is very powerful because you're going to be doing the one-on-ones and having the direct connection to the day-to-day founders of the business. And that's huge because all of the processes and systems that were created by the people that you're working with. And that's a very unique difference in some of the other franchise opportunities where maybe they're owned by private equity or you've just got a management company in there that really wasn't part of the heart and soul of the brand. So that's a really unique opportunity for us in a way that we support them. We have trainers, we have master ice cream makers, and people that have been with the brand for years that are coming in to support our franchisees.
So the founders started it, been there, done that. They're there on a day-to-day basis to support, and they love what they do, which is why they're still a very key ingredient in the success of Pecan Jacks. Now, the brand has somewhat of a cult following. In certain locations, you'll see lines out the door. What drives that kind of loyalty and customer response? Everybody wants it. How do they achieve it?
Well, when you come to a Pecan Jacks store, you know that you're someplace special from how you're greeted, how you're interacted with, the sampling, all these things. We really want you to be immersed in our products. We've got candy jars out in the area to encourage you. We've got samples of our pralines, samples of our brittles, and of course, our over 31 flavors of ice cream that are available there. So it creates a unique experience. The next thing is really our approach to the flavor profile. There is no way that you taste some of our ice cream flavors and you're not blown away by the flavor profile. We use real ingredients. We use in our liquor-infused, our 21 and over brands, you're getting the real McCoy, as they like to say.
Right.
So when you're looking at Bailey's and cream and you're tasting that, you're getting real Bailey's that has been infused into that product. So it just creates a unique experience where you just will not find it anywhere else.
That's just fantastic. Now, there are new Pecan Jacks locations opening even now, and the expansion strategy moving forward is what? What is that vision?
Well, we are awarding franchises right now across the Southeast. So we have stores opening in North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Florida is expanding. So, and we're even opening in Utah and Kansas City, Kansas, not Missouri.
Okay.
So we are expanding our footprint with the right franchisees and the right candidates, people who really have a passion for the business, who love the idea of a sweets brand, and also who want to have a family aspect to them. Many of our franchisees have their children working in the business or will be working in the business even if they don't know that yet, and are creating legacy businesses. So these are the kinds of franchisees that we're working with, and we're expanding that footprint across the country. because some of our products are liquor infused, we do deal with certain states and we have some state laws. And we're actually working on changing legislation in several states so we can make this a reality across the country.
I like how you mentioned a family business because, again, as the founders said, they were in a different business, the printing business, and then did the segue very successfully to Pecan Jacks. But if you're in a business as an entrepreneur that maybe the time has come for you to make a shift, this is one that the whole family can get involved with. You can have your teenagers working at the store and give the benefits of incorporating Pecan Jacks into your community, your family.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we have franchisees who have purchased multiple units because they have multiple children. And the goal is to open these units, get them running, bring their children to the business, and have it be a legacy that is continued, for years and years and decades to come even. So that's just an important kind of viewpoint, and not just saying, hey, I'd like to have one of these,
Right.
but to really have a passion for the business. And that really is how we connect the dots. And really what makes it successful is you've got a team of people who are committed to doing the right thing, having great ethics, supporting their franchisees, and making people smile and have a good time. Because see, ice cream, Joan, is if you have a bad day, ice cream can cure it. If you have a great day, ice cream's a great fix. So it's also a business between ice cream and chocolate that I shouldn't use the word recession proof, but it is a business that isn't going anywhere. Yeah. AI is not going to stop delicious ice cream from being made. And that's important when a potential person is thinking about what type of business they want to invest in. Ice cream's not a fad. Chocolate's not a fad.
Good point.
So you've got something that has a long run rate that will be around for decades to come.
It's celebratory, it's joyful, it's every day, it's gathering. There's so many checks and pluses along that Pecan Jacks line for sure. All right, let's shift then to talk about what Pecan Jacks is looking for an ideal franchisee. What's the process? What's the conversation? Get us going with that.
Yeah, so, we're awarding franchises right now to individuals who are committed to our brand, who understand our brand, who have a genuine interest in ice cream, in sweets, and the mission that we want to bring our sweet treats. We have a dessert-first mentality at Pecan Jacks. So we want people who believe in that first and foremost, not just looking for a place to make money or some business to make money with. So they believe that fundamentally. Number two, they align with those values of wanting to serve customers and wanting to do that well. We boast great reviews online. We focus on keeping our customers happy by not only our products, but our service to the community and to the customers that we serve. So we want people who are really aligned with that idea and are willing to follow a proven process so they can be successful.
Good. What a great conversation about the fantastic Pecan Jacks brand, how franchisees can get involved, people can get involved, and a product that everybody delights in. Thanks so much for a wonderful conversation today.
Thank you for having me, Joan.
You're welcome. What an inspiring conversation. A huge thank you to Cory Mosley for giving us an inside look at what's driving that momentum behind Pecan Jacks and how franchisees are turning sweet treats into serious business opportunities. If you are interested in learning more about owning your own Pecan Jacks location, visit pecanjacksfranchise.com to explore available territories and request more information. Whether you're looking to build a family business or take control of your next chapter, this could be the opportunity that you've been waiting for. I'm Joan Bowling. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.